is a monster that take care of a whole bunch of things. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, with that being said, this is what the world. This is why the world wants to see this type of situation happens right here. This is why everybody's calling for Devin Haney and Gervonta.
I know, but I'm feeling like they really don't. I don't know what it is though, Zab. Maybe they don't like us because we bullying on him or something. Like he seemed like he a bit scared. You know, it's been plenty of guys out the neighborhood like because you scared of him that doesn't make us scared of him. There's been plenty of guys that's been scared of other guys, but you wasn't scared of the guy. You didn't think the same way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it with no disrespect. I'm talking about boxing, but now I'm starting to think, dog, that we starting to appear like we bullies on the dude. They don't really want to say that because the only thing we never talk about him. So you can't say that we hating or we jealous because we're only talking about fighting. You know what I'm saying? So now it's almost like, you know what I mean? My mama told me, she was like, let up off a dude. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he don't want to fight. And you know when your mama is saying, I'm like, what mama, what? It's like yeah, you kind of like, I don't know. It might seem like you bullying on them because you already know the guys don't want to fight because if they wanted to fight, they would call. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying everything else other than fight. Why? They didn't send shit to everybody else. They've been talking about shit to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Right.
And I'm pretty sure they see your interviews, they hear your comments, they know that you know that they ain't getting no contracts and no things, and you know why nobody trying to send it to you. I don't know. It's crazy.
Right. Or say, tell us to send it to them.
Right.
Tell me what you want.
Right.
Tell me what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like something like go back and forth, some kind of shit outside of off of the internet, you know?
But no.
But you know what though, Zach? But I would hope that everybody could have a son like you was with Abba. You know what I'm saying? You back that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like with Abba, he said, get him. You hear him. And you go, right? They're the same way. If I say get him, he gone. He gone. Ain't no, you know what I mean? And so I always like when we seen you and Pops, like when we seen you and Abba do it, right? Being undisputed with all the belts, that's what we wanted. Because of you. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because of you, right? Being decorated amateur, you know what I'm saying, winning everything, going over to what people don't know is we had the experience of going and watching you go in a hostile environment when you went to St. Louis. People don't know how hostile that environment was. You know
they
what I
mean? Don't know,
so by watching you, right. So by watching you go through that prepared Devin. By me talking to Abba always, and Abba always talk, that prepared me for us to be comfortable in Australia. You know what I'm saying? But now you as the undisputed champ, right? You as an undisputed champ, how do you feel about everyone saying, or guys or fighters saying the belts don't matter?
Nah, no such thing. That's why we here. That's what fighters fighting for, to be the champion of the world, to win it, and stand at the top. That's why fighters do it. So anybody that's saying the belts don't mean nothing, they trying to get around the fact that the boy didn't.
So they're duck then, Zap. So you saying if they say the belts don't matter, they're duck.
100%. I mean, you ducking the Devin Haney smoke. 100%.
That's all. And that's why hearing it from the real ones like yourself that really done paved the way. I mean, shit. You know what I mean?
But I think everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, Tank, Ryan, Shakur, everybody want them belts because them belts distinguish how much your payday going to be. That offsets your payday. That shows you how they're going to start the negotiation, how they're going to do it because you're the champion. And if you're the undisputed champion, you start here. You start here with everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, that's when I was in boxing, that's what the thing was about. You gotta win. You gotta have the belt in order to dictate what you're gonna get and how you're gonna make the shit move. You know what I mean?
Listen, absolutely. Well, history. I always tell them. I said that, you know, when I was young and I looked at the book with like Willie Mays and Jackie Robinson, and you know, you see the Black history books, right? That the fact that my son made history along with his godfather, somebody watched us, we watch you, you'd always told us whatever you need, cuzzo, whatever you need, whatever you need. And I still, like I said, you paved the way, cuz they around here tripping. I don't know who they learned it from. I don't know what they saying. But for us to say that the belts don't matter, and it would have been a direct disrespect to a guy that, you know what I mean? And I've seen you have to go in and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've seen how you had to fight for the Floyd fight. I see how, you know what I'm saying? All the shit, but that's all part of it. And you still here smiling and all the shit. So at the end of the day, I don't understand what they so scared about. Right. I don't understand. For me, I don't understand, like, why it's got to be so much hostility if the guy with all the belts said that he will fight you. Like for us, they wouldn't say that we would fight. Like with Loma, we said, man, we'll give you action. We said, okay, after Loma, Shakur, you can get action, right? Tank, you can get action, right? That's it. And everybody said, okay, well, you're going to go up to 140. Well, I said, if we go up to 140, you say we're going to duck the smoke, right? You say everything is down at 135. Well, we'll stay. Right. Right? So when I knocked on the door and talked to Bob, I said, well, what's up with Shakur? And it was nothing. Right? So if him and Shakur and all them was talking to me, and now I'm just a bit naive, that I would feel that it would be something coming from them. Wouldn't I hear from somebody if that was the next play? Right. If I would hear from Jay or I would hear from somebody else, I mean, I don't want to sit up and talk about no fighters that I think fighters are good fighters. I think all of them are good fighters. I just said that I think that there's something special about Dev and the environment that he raised, the bloodline, all the shit that, you know what I mean? Our approach as a team, right? It's something special about what we got going. And ain't nothing wrong with me saying that. Right. I ain't said nothing was, you know what I mean? I ain't said nothing was bad about them. I said they good, but it's something special. But I'm starting to feel like that they moving scared. And I don't really like to use that word, but they done said so many other shit. Listen, they done said everything almost like, instead, go to the streets. They'd rather go to the streets than get in the ring. No. And I'm saying this to me, in the street, I know, see, that's what I'm saying, is that's the last thing that a nigga that come out of the streets want. That's the last thing. Right, we don't want none of that. Right, we don't want none of that. We got out the streets, and I tried to stay on the straight and narrow and motivate Dev by keeping him around you and Floyd and all that, so he wouldn't look to me and little. He wouldn't look to us. You know what I'm saying? He would see that there's more money on the table, more longevity on the table by traveling your route. I thought that's what a dad is supposed to do. You did. You did a great job. You did a good job. That's all, cuzzo. You did a great job, cuzzo. Don't let nobody discourage you, cuzzo. You did a great job. You're at the mountaintop now. You know what? You're calling the shots. You're at the mountaintop and you're calling the shots. I'm telling you, just keep doing it. Keep doing an excellent job of what you're doing. And the crazy part about that is, because that being at the top meant for us, I thought, making the biggest and the best fights happen. Not talking the worst garbage towards the other guys when you get to the top. You know what I mean? Tank was there before, so why am I? We came and he had to stop. Why am I coming to talk shit? I thought we were coming to fight, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how? I don't. That's the only part that I'm really having a problem with, and I'm being patient. I'm asking Allah to give me the patience that I don't just, you know what I mean, fly off the hand and just say, well, you know what I'm saying, F them niggas, and you know what I'm saying, and we don't need them, and you know what I'm saying, and all that, but that'll be bad for the sport. Yeah, that'll be bad for boxing, for us to just say, well, we don't need them, and we go the other direction, and they say that they don't need us, and then where are the fans left at? Right. Well, maybe they don't even want to, maybe they don't want to see, maybe they don't want to see it. Nah, their fans definitely want to see this. Well, their fans, and that's what I'm saying, because I get more shit from their fans that I got respect for their fans, but I thought being respect was to go over to Australia, get the belts, and come back, and then give him action at it. You know what I mean? Right. You see what I'm saying? Now, and the answer this, I mean, Loma, well, you got undefeated fighters. Well, I believe that Loma was undefeated on the pound-for-pound list and trying to fight Tank, and Tank didn't want to fight him. So that's how long this fight has gone. And also, Loma said it was his shoulder. He said with the other guy, it was something else, right? He said in his mind, he feel like that he ain't lost. He said he feels that he's healthy, and he didn't raise his hand this time. You know what I'm saying? Like right now. You know what I mean? So what else was we gonna do? He's the highest rated fighter that has raised his hand. That we wanted to fight. We want to fight all of them. Ain't no not one that necessarily that would then start to say, okay, no, that one. You know what I mean? You call me up. You say, Cuz, just keep me away from this one. Or Cuz, keep me. When I don't hear from Zap, if I don't hear from, I'm gonna let the world know. If I don't hear from Zap, I know it's something we doing right. Because if it was something we was doing wrong, Cuz would have called me in a minute. And a heartbeat like this.
No.
Now, Bill, has Bob ever reached
no.
out for negotiations further on after this fight?
No, listen.
Something that you guys are trying to
at this level, right?
The top ranked crowd. I
what
mean,
we fight for is our name and our independence to be Devin Haney Promotions, right? Once again, it was always a fight. It was always a fight for us to be a promoter to put our show together. So this last fight is once again a fight for independence. Every fighter want to have their own company, want to be calling all the shots. It's a fight to have all the belts, and to be the first time that I would know a fighter to have all the belts and not be attached to nobody.
Good point.
You know what I mean? That's all. So what I'm saying is, yeah, of course, but
True.
With that saying, when you are not attached to nobody, you're able to make any of the fights happen. You know what I'm saying? Right? So we're not ruling out nothing, right? Just like them, just like the promoters. They talk and make they do the same thing, but it's just Devin Haney Promotions. Why we can't do the same thing? And if it's with Bob Arum, if it's with PPC, if it's with Eddie, whoever it is.
Now you got Amari Jones in your stable. Do you guys plan on making
right
a
now
bigger
we
roster?
concentrate.
Do you
You
guys
know what I'm
have
saying?
a bigger roster?
Less is more. You know what I mean? We can give that the kind of attention. I got Amari who's out of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Out of Oakland, right? So to do something, you know what I mean, from my hometown and bringing one of our fighters along, you know what I'm saying? It's more. It's personal. It's not business. From a business standpoint, the only fighter that I'm concentrating on is Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? I'm heavily invested in the Devin Haney business, and I'm at the tennis court with my other son right now. You see the trees and stuff. I'm at the tennis court. So when I'm not on Devin's business or Mari's business, then I'm on Sean and Bella's business.
Sean and Bella's business. That's right. The whole family, baby. That's right.
Yeah, and I don't. You know what I mean? Other than that, that's why I said is Dev was fighting like a motherfucker. That's why we put him in boxing. It wasn't that, the boxing for us is the end all be all, that I want to have 25 world champions and, I want to be,
Yeah, now.
Yeah, that I want to be away from, I want to be away from my kids and stuff. No, I did all this shit to be close to my son, to be around him. So we weren't going to let boxing, tear our family apart. You know what I mean?
Right. When we talk about guys like Tank and Shakur, I mean, who do you believe, opposes a bigger threat?
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't look at it like that.
No.
I don't look at it like that. I've been in the business too long. I don't look at it like that. I know that anything can happen in boxing. I know that styles make fights, and everybody has something that they like to do the most. And I know with Dev is you had all the time in the world to get that thing in that you don't like to do. For us, it was the jab. What they say that Dev got one of the best, but it was right hand. He's right-handed. He's not left-handed. He's right-handed. You know what I'm saying? And like with Soup, he's a southpaw, but and I mean Soup, Big Soup, he's left-handed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep.
So, you know, that's why I think that it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. But
now, you know, this fight, obviously, big fight, May 20th. You know, we have Oscar Valdez and Adam Brunos on the co-main event. Bob Arum cleared out that, you know, this is going to be a $60 pay-per-view. First time David Haney's bet
well,
on
let me first
pay-per-view.
tell you, that's that East
You know,
Oakland
how is Devin looking in training right
77th
now?
Avenue discount. You know what I mean? That we give you when you really got the plug and you get money for real, you can run that special. You dig? But when you gambling and them brawls is eating the bank up and you don't know what to do with it, you might got to raise the price. You know what I'm talking about? If you got too many court cases and all kind of shit going on, you might can't give a discount. You dig? Listen, Bob, what you gonna put it for? That's cool with us. It ain't no problem. Hey, listen. Hey, man, we're not pressed. You dig? If you can give it to people to discount and take care of us, wait a minute. So we can get some money that we satisfied, and the fight is going to be cheaper to the people. Man, I'm all for that. Listen, anybody that's saying,
My guy Sean.
Yeah, that's Shiny Mac. Anybody that's saying different, we just practicing on. We just practicing on that.
We hitting good. We hitting good. Tennis is hard.
Oh, that's okay, baby.
Hell yeah.
That's
okay.
Shit is hard.
Yeah. No, that's why he needs his dad out here supporting him in the sport. Like I didn't say, okay, because I know how to train you and we're going to run you back through the same machine as the boxing. No, if he wants to be an artist, if he wants to be a singer, if he wants to be whatever, Dad was going to do what I got to do. And I'm not cutting no corners with him, no different than Devin. I'm doing the same shit with like when I got a boxing gym, when I bought a boxing gym for Dad and did all the shit, I'm gonna get a tennis facility. I'm gonna get
Andre Agassi,
the first,
watch out.
Yeah,
Andre Agassi, watch out.
I'm gonna get the first indoor Las Vegas tennis court. Maybe after this fight. Because the weather is so bad here that they need it. So yeah, I'm gonna find a warehouse.
You can't do nothing outside out there. Nothing.
No, you can't.
Too high. Vegas.
Yeah, but with all seriousness, so I'm you know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna start, because Sean, your tournament tomorrow? Yeah, Sean going to a tournament tomorrow. I'm gonna start picking on the guys that he playing. I'm gonna leave Tank them alone because I think them niggas are scared to death. I'm gonna start fucking with these guys on this tennis court. You know what I mean? I can't wait. His tournament tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be in the stands. You know what I mean? Real intimidating looking, just like this.
So hold on, you one of them dads? I'm
gonna put my ugly face on, right? And yeah. But guess what though? The one thing about tennis, I'm gonna be through it. I'm gonna be through with sports altogether. If Sean's opponents start talking about they don't want to play him, you know what I mean? No, I'm saying I'm through with sports. If yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, if his opponents start talking about that they don't want, that they do not, because I'm talking shit. I'm a proud, happy. Hey, listen, they should hear Abba. Do they know how Abba talks shit? Tell them how your dad talks shit, bro. What?
Now, Bill, you know, we talking a lot about Tank right now, and you got a fight coming up with Loma. Do you believe that after Tank's fight with Ryan Garcia,
I can't
that
stop
could
talking. He
possibly
said,
be the
listen,
biggest
we
fight
talking
in
about Tank a
boxing?
lot.
If your son,
but then we're gonna talk about my. But then we came back to Tank. Now, I don't want the misconception that all I'm doing is talking about him. You see what I'm saying? One thing I said is when I say fight, right? It's almost feeling like I'm bullying on Tank. So I'm gonna stop bullying on Tank and talking about him. I'll talk about Devin and Lomachenko. That's a great fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a great fight. It's for all the belts. Lomachenko is younger than Floyd was when he fought Canelo, and Devin is the same age. So it's what you see, and Canelo had a bunch of fights as well. It's just a great fight, man, and we shouldn't take anything away from what Lomachenko has brought to the table and being a 3-division world champ. Yeah, we want to fight him, and we pushed him to the fight. Like I said on the stage, we chased him from country to country, right, to make the shit happen, and now it's here. But we wasn't chasing him because the nigga was a cherry pick. Okay. We was chasing him because he was chasing Tank. Oh, did I mention Tank again?
Yeah.
This guy Bill, he froze
100%. He's great at what he do.
Bill knows how to promote. I'll tell you.
That's how he built. That's how he built the champ. He built the champ. You gotta. One thing people can't do is talk bad about Bill, but Bill built a champ from scratch. Nobody knew who Devin Haney was, and the first time Devin Haney walked in the gym, he took his son there. What you think, Mel? That was a good show.
It was an amazing show, man. I would have to say that was an amazing show. Definitely tap into my YouTube channel. And Zab and I are going to be doing a new YouTube channel coming up real soon. We got a lot of things lined up. So, Boxing Brunch Talk, we just got the logo made. We're going to do a little tweaks. We got to make it perfect for y'all. We got to make it perfect. But you're going to be seeing high-level guys all the time, every time we step in on a Sunday.
We're going to speak into existence. God going to bless us.